Welcome back to Auto Updater, and today we're diving straight into one of the most jaw-dropping, wallet-melting, retro-modern masterpieces the automotive world has ever dared to bring back, the 2026 Chevy Vintage Truck. This isn't just a truck revival, this is a full-blown resurrection of American steel, classic strength, and luxury that feels so ridiculously premium it'll make any collector rethink their entire garage. The 2026 Chevy Vintage Truck combines the soul of the iconic 1950s Chevrolet pickups with cutting-edge engineering, modern muscle, and a price tag that screams, "Only legends apply." So buckle up, because this one is going to take you back in time while launching you straight into the future. The moment you first see the 2026 Chevy Vintage Truck, your brain does a double take. You get that rounded fender look, the old-school chrome grille shining like it came straight out of a perfectly restored classic, and those vintage headlights shaped just like the trucks your grandfather might have driven, except now they're laser-cut LEDs with signature halos. The stance is wide, bold, intimidating, and dripping in luxury. Every inch feels handcrafted, from the polished chrome bumpers to the deep metallic paint options that include colors like heritage blue, golden oak brown, and a stunning retro mint that throws you straight into the 1950s but with modern depth and shine. The entire truck looks like Chevrolet took a classic time capsule, injected it with billions of dollars of design innovation, and told it to come out looking like the most expensive piece of automotive art ever built. Under the hood is where the madness becomes reality. Chevrolet didn't hold back even for a second. The 2026 Vintage Truck is powered by a 6.6-liter V8 pushing 520 horsepower with a thunderous exhaust note that sounds like pure American power wrapped in a luxury symphony. There's also an optional twin-turbocharged 5.2-liter V8 for those who want even more insanity, delivering over 600 horsepower and torque strong enough to pull a mountain off its base. Even the hybrid variant is a beast, pairing an electric assist motor with a V8 to give jaw-dropping acceleration and fuel efficiency that would have been impossible in any classic era. And here's the crazy part. No matter which engine you choose, this truck moves like a modern performance SUV but still feels like a solid, old-school truck with real steel attitude. Driving the 2026 Vintage Truck feels like floating on luxury while commanding a piece of history. Chevy installed the latest magnetic ride control, adaptive suspension, and a newly engineered chassis that keeps the body stiff but unbelievably smooth. It's like driving a classic truck without any of the roughness. Everything is refined, stable, and powerful. And off-road, this thing is a monster. With a lifted optional package, extreme duty shocks, skid plates, locking differentials, and 35-inch all-terrain tires, this vintage machine suddenly transforms into a high-end off-road king that can conquer mud, rocks, snow, or desert dunes without a single complaint. It's luxury, nostalgia, and brute force all fused into one. The interior is where the most expensive vibe truly explodes. Vintage cues blend with ultra-modern elegance in a way no other truck has dared to attempt. You get hand-stitched leather seats inspired by classic Chevy bench designs, but now they're heated, ventilated, massaging, and fully power-adjustable. The dashboard is a work of art, mixing retro knobs and brushed metal trim with a massive curved OLED display that looks like it belongs in a futuristic concept car. The steering wheel has an old-school Chevy emblem at the center, but the controls all around it are completely 2026 with haptic buttons and AI-assisted driving integration. Even the door panels feature real wood inserts sourced from reclaimed American barns, turning nostalgia into luxury craftsmanship. This isn't just an interior, this is a rolling 5-star vintage hotel suite. Technology takes things even further. The truck comes with Chevy's smart HUD system that projects holographic driving data onto the windshield, full 360-degree cameras disguised in vintage chrome housings, wireless charging pads shaped to match classic design aesthetics, and a premium sound system built specifically for this model to echo inside the cabin with absolute clarity. You even get a digital assistant that lets you choose between modern mode and vintage mode, changing the dashboard visuals from futuristic tech to classic analog gauges. As for price, get ready. The 2026 Chevy Vintage Truck doesn't come cheap. The base model already lands in the luxury segment, but the high-end premium trims, especially the Heritage Edition, push deep into the territory of exotic cars. Some collectors are already predicting this truck will skyrocket in value the moment production ends, and with its retro styling, incredible engineering, and classic REBORN energy, it's almost guaranteed. So there you have it, the 2026 Chevy Vintage Truck. A masterpiece that blends the golden era of American pickups with the future of automotive engineering. It's big, bold, powerful, nostalgic, and luxurious enough to turn heads anywhere in the world. If you want a truck that feels like history but drives like cutting-edge royalty, this one is for you.